Top of the morning, Easter Dale. This is CEO Dream from Hip Hop Raised Me the Blog, where we celebrate 47 years of the younger genre of music, which is hip hop. Right now, we're going to talk about a lot of things that's happened over the weekend, but let's talk about how Reservoir acquires iconic Tommy Boy record label and electronic. You know, let's speak on that, man. It's an article I quote on Variety. You know, um, a New York-based music rights company, Reservoir, has acquired the groundbreaking New York-based hip-hop and electronic label Tommy Boy Music for around 100 million, according to the SEC filing. The deal comprises more than 6,000 masters, including such iconic hits from the 80s and early 90s as Coolio's Gangsta Paradise, House of Pain's Jump Around, and African Bambaataa and Soul Sonic Forces Planet Rock. Oh, this is pretty deep right here, people. Speak on it, man. Speak on it. Speak on it a little bit. Tommy Boy was founded in 1981 by the executive Tom Silverman with the 5,000 loan from his parents. Was one of the pioneer labels of the then new hip hop genre. It made its mark quickly with Planet Rock, Bronx DJ, African Bambaataa, innovative fusion with craft work, with the rapping and the quick pinging beat from a rolling T808 drum machine. The song became a staple of New York's disco of the era. Silverman, who had launched the Dance Music Report trade journal several years later or earlier, built the label into a hip hop and electronic music powerhouse. Ensuing decade with such artists as De La Soul, particularly in the classic 1989 album 3 Feet High and Rising, Queen Latifah, Coolio, Naughty by Nature, Digital Underground, House of Pain, and the Force MDs, as well as electronic acts like LFO, Cold Cut, and 808 State. It even helped to launch the Latin hip hop genre, which releases by TKA, K7, and Information Society. All right. Now that's deep, man. Its holdings also include a catalog of Amherst Records, Harlem Music, and Hallwell Music, which holds masters and publishing rights for a diverse collection of 1970s soul, disco, and jazz artists, including Stylistics, Van McCoy, and Glenn Medeiros. The deal is the latest and one of the most lucrative in a long string of recent music catalog acquisitions that has been seen by Bob Dylan sell his song catalog to Universal Music Publishing for 300 million. Stevie Nicks sell much of her intellectual property to Primary Wave for 100 million. And Neil Young sell half of his song catalog to Hypnosis for 100 million, among many other multi-million dollar transitions. While Tommy Boy and his artists may be less well-known entities than the above artists, the value of early hip-hop copyrights is evidenced by the use of the Houdini's 1984 hit Friends in a currently ubiquitous Corona beer and starring Snoop Dogg. Despite its initial rush of success, Tommy Boy became mired in the legal and financial difficulties due largely to then new and vastly complicated copyright issues around its releases, extensive use of samples and interpolations between Planet Rock and the large number of samples on De La Soul's 3 Feet High and Rising, which sampled everything from Hall and Oates to the Turtles to Schoolhouse Rock, all of which took legal action. The label became a guinea pig for such lawsuits. Silverman, an outspoken booster for independent labels, entered a partnership with Warner Music in 1985 to offset those challenges that eventually became contentious. That joint venture ended in 2002 with Warner holding a number of the label's copyrights. However, Silverman reacquired the rights to the catalog in 2017 when Warner was required to divest a number of holdings in order to acquire the British label Parlophone. In the wake of the reacquisition, De La Soul launched a boycott Tommy Boy when the label attempted to post its music on streaming services owing to their original deal with the company, signed with the members were teenagers that would bring 90% of streaming income to the label and just 10% to the group. Consequently, the group's classic recordings remain unavailable on streaming services, a situation Reservoir seems likely to work to resolve. A rep for the company tells Variety, "We have already reached out to De La Soul and will work together to bring the catalog and the music back to the fans." That's just, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. That's dope. No, that's definitely dope, man. No, there's still a lot of things going on out here, so we gonna see what it is, man. A lot of things that took place, over the weekend, you know. So, Little Dirk's older brother passes away, shot in the club. How we feel about that? Is Little Dirk's music the reason or the cause why this man has, you know, gone through that issue? Let's speak on it, people. What do you think? Drop something in the comments. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. We want to know what the people feel. How the people feel about that, you know? Because that's kind of a touchy subject right there because it's a lot of things going on out here in the streets, man, and the music perpetuates a lot of violence, things of that sort. So you got to ask yourself certain questions in life, that's a super fact. You got to ask yourself certain questions in life, like what are people trying to gain, know, just going through the stuff they go through in life. So um, with the music taking place and taking over like this, and it's worldwide. So people going to act out and they're going to do exactly what they want as far as the music is concerned. They're gonna act out on it. They're gonna act out some of the lyrics. You know, it's supposed to be Gun Violence Awareness Week or month. You know, so how we feel about that? You know, we'll be back. You can catch us later on, 9 p.m. Just wanted to touch on this right here. Bless up.